Guys, hello. I don't know why I always like that song. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Turn off this fan. It's so loud. So before dinner, guys, join in if you care to. We're doing a quick one before I carry on with my dinner and other stuff that I've got planned for tonight. I've got to do my assignment as well. Join in, guys. Yesterday I was meant to come on here to draw this, but why is there like a shadow now? Oh wow. Yeah, yesterday I was meant to come on to draw an owl. Man, I was busy with my assignments. I don't want this falling off. I was busy with my assignments, guys. So by the time I was done, it was time to go to bed. And yeah, so I wasn't able to. So today we're gonna do a quick one, guys. So the last sketch we did was this, the oxolotl. Now I know how to pronounce it, guys. So we did an oxolotl the last time I was on here. This one was actually a good, interesting one. The hands and the feet were kind of tricky for me, but we got there in the end, guys. Just prepping everything I need because I need to do this quick. I need to do this quick because I've got to do stuff. I've got to go and sort out this black mushroom. There's a mushroom my husband got yesterday and I meant to sort it out. So these are some of the things we've been doing in light of Halloween. So all these are on my live replay for anyone that cares to go and check that out, or if you want to follow along. So these are some of the things we've been doing, guys. We've done flies as well. So, and I'm not a professional artist. I like to experiment new stuff. Look at this. This looks very interesting. Illusion, guys. I like to experiment. I like to try out things people say it's easy for beginners. So I'll try them out so you guys don't have to. So can you imagine, guys? I never thought this paper will come to this size now. So fresh paper, and I've got my HB pencil, and let's sketch along, guys. So this one is going to be a quick one before dinner time in Sweden. Here it's past 5 o'clock. So why is this thing going dark on me now? I don't know when it does this dark thing. What did I do now? When you pause it, sometimes it goes dark. Oh, let me see. It goes dark on me, guys. When I pause my stuff, I can barely see. Oh, I think it adjusts to the lighting. So if the room is very dark, it goes dark. I think that's what it is, guys. Because I'm like, why is it when it's in the evening, it goes dark? So, guys, let's do this. So he says to draw an oval shape on here. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. Good evening. I'm sorry yesterday I didn't join in. Is this HB I meant to use here? HB. I was meant to come on here to sketch this. How to draw an owl or owl, whatever it is. But I had to do my assignments. So it says to draw an round, not round, but like oval shape, kind of like an egg shape. And I'm going to stick to his size, guys, because every time I do a different sizing. So he did kind of like light strokes. So I would advise anyone that wants to sketch, always start light, do light strokes. Let me see. Is it much better this way? No, it's leaving shadows. It's harder to sketch at night, guys. Harder. Once it starts to get dark. Hi guys, hi. Hope you guys are having a good day. I was meant to come on yesterday to do some sketch, but I had lots of hem lesson to do, and I really want to like learn so that I can go and join my friends. Where is my pseudo gum? Oh, I'm looking for my eraser. I know I have more than one of it. Oh, probably left it somewhere else. I was looking for my other eraser, guys. Sorry. Can't find it. I thought I had it here. I've got this one. So guys, I have to do this quickly because I've got some chanterelle to sort out for dinner. I was meant to do it earlier on, but as usual, I went for a nap. So we're just drawing the oval shape here. Why is this the penguin or whatever all on the other side? I always like things centered. Oh, I don't like it being on this side. Freaks me out when things are not centered, so I just go here. I think it's probably because I keep moving the paper around. I don't like when it's not centered, guys. So I might as well just erase now. And try and center the owl, guys. So apparently this is a very easy way, apparently, to draw an owl. I've never drawn one before. This is my first time. Guys, if this thing doesn't look centered again, I'm just going to leave it like that. I just wanted the creature to be in the center. So, oops. So everything he did now is kind of thin lines. So bear with if you can't see it. It's because he says to make them thin to start with. And then he then says to draw kind of like, you know, like if you're drawing a penguin. So draw kind of like a U, a long U over here. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if you guys can see, but I will darken it. Okay, and then over here as well. And I have to go down here. So here the same as well. Hi guys, we're drawing an owl. Apparently this is an easy way to draw an owl, and I'm just doing some light strokes like he's done. And then afterwards we will darken it. So this apparently this is what they call the guideline. So hi guys, hello, how are you all doing? I actually missed being online yesterday, guys. I missed it, but I was just so like, I had to study, I had to do my assignments. It's a good thing I actually did my assignment because I had to drop that the first thing in the morning, and I don't want my teacher thinking this girl isn't serious with her studies. So I had to do it, guys, and I had to try and go into school as well. I really miss my friends in school. So yeah, I had to do it. So it was between that. Hi, Cyclabonis. Cyclabonis. Hi. Hi. So I've done that. This its head looks like it's a bit too long though, but then let me see, because whenever I do something that is too big, I regret it. So but I don't know where he's meant to, this head is meant to like be a little bit smaller here, like so. So maybe I can just erase here, because that's one thing I learned when I was doing the fly, is that when you overdo the size, it comes back to bite you in there. So hi pro gamer. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm just doing light strokes. And then after that, he says to draw the wings. So then we're going to draw the wings over here. But then I think my oar is a bit too, I need to drop it down some more here. So suppose that's the whole point of like do thin lines, so that way you can always go back again and erase. So bear with, guys. I will darken this. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. It's just because he says not to press hard, and then he says to, we're giving it a wing now, so we're going to draw from down here, kind of like curve. I think I'm just gonna bend it this way. So we're drawing the wings here. Man, it actually looks very, let me not jinx it, guys. Oh, no. I said to myself, I'll never say anything looks until I'm done. Because every time I do, and then to draw here as well. This thing is always in the way, guys. But this has to be curved like so. Like so. Hi guys, hi. I'm doing thin lines, and then afterwards I will darken it, guys. So go down here and then draw another line here for the wings, like so. So I've done kind of like an oval egg-like shape, and I'm using a HB pencil, guys. So I've done oval shape like an egg, and then I've done kind of like an egg as well, but without the head here. And then I've done this too. And then what's the next thing he says to do? Okay, so from there now, you then go out and draw up here. So kind of like bringing out the circle to protrude here. So, and just use very light hands. And then let it stop over here. So something like this, but then I think I can reduce the size because it's not supposed to be this big. So do some light strokes, then I can erase the other parts. And now I can just erase here. Sorry, it's very thin lines, but I will darken it. I'm just following exactly what he's doing, and then he did the same here as well. So I'm just gonna turn it upside down, so that way I can also do here, just light protruding this way. And this is my first attempt, guys. I've never done this before. Everything that I do here, it's always my first. That way we get like a feel of if it's actually easy or not. There's no point doing it before coming on here to show you guys, because then I want you guys to see the ups and the downs and decide for yourself if it's easy for you to do or not. Today, actually, when I came back from school, I did some more content, try first time content as well. So I can't wait to edit that and share that with you guys. It's so funny. I've been like saving these things that I see on, like, I don't want to give it away yet, but I will edit that and share that with you guys. It was so funny today that I did that. I tried my best, so you guys can decide if my best was good enough or not, or if it's even easy for beginners, because it says easy stuff for beginners. So I've been doing quite a lot of content, guys. It's just I've not been able to edit them because I have to be in school and I also have to do my assignments, so sometimes it's just really hard. Okay, so I've done that bit, and then we're going to do the foot, which is kind of like an oval shape here, a very thin oval shape. He says to draw here. So very, like, not as big oval shape. It feels like this all has like oval. Everything is oval. So we'll see, guys. For those of you that missed the Oxloti, I've got that on my live replay. If you want to go and check that out, that was actually fun in the end to do. So I'm doing the foot, and it has to be kind of like a softer oval, not a sharp one like what I've just done. So I can always go back and remove that sharp bit here. I don't know, it feels like it's a little bit over the stuff. That's why I went a little bit over on here. I need it to be softer, right? Just a little bit softer though. Yeah, so I think this is what he did. Yeah, this is what he did. Yeah. Okay, so we've done that bit now. So we've done oval here. We've done oval with no whatever here. Then we've done, basically it's like very soft shapes. And then now he's doing the beak. He says to use a dark pencil, but I'm not going to jinx it by using a dark pencil, guys, because I've noticed that whenever I use a dark pencil without doing the first outline, then I mess it up. So I'm just going to carry on with my HB pencil, and when I'm happy with it, then I can then darken it with a dark pencil. So we are drawing the beak now. So the middle. I'll just press a little bit harder. So like a soft V U, and then why is it my stuff looks very, let's see. Mine feels very long. Okay, so I'm just drawing the beak, if that's what they call it. So draw, oh my days, this beak is a bit wonky, but maybe that's the way the oil is looking. And then he says to draw the eyes. So I'm going to draw one here. Guys, this my head is a bit weird. I don't know. There's something not right, but it feels like my head is somehow bigger. No, but it's not. I'm just gonna carry on, guys. Let's carry on. So we'll do the second, the first eye here. So a circle. Not so circle though. Kind of like circle with edges. And then, okay, another circle over here, just slightly above. Hi guys, hi. Good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching. In Sweden, here is evening. So I'm just drawing the second eyes, and I'm trying to make sure it's the same size. So that's why I'm being a bit careful. This one looks like it's a bit high. Oh, but to be honest, they all could be winking. It could be blinking. I don't know. It feels like it's not the same level as this one. But then I'm just thinking they all could. Let me see. Let me drop this one down a bit. Let me see if I go down here. This is where, sorry guys, this is where the roundness is meant to start. And then hi guys, hi. Can't believe I can't find my pseudo gum. Why I kept it. I'm gonna try and use this one. Trying to make sure that the eyes are the same level. If not, I'm just going to leave it like that. The all can be winking. Maybe the male all sees a female all and it's like wink. So perhaps the size will be different. Wink. Okay, I think I'm happy with the way it is like this. So guys, we are drawing an O. I don't know, I'm not really feeling this big bone. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not feeling the big, but let's see. So he says to draw an inner. Okay, no, stay still. I don't really like this thing getting so dark, but I think my tablet is adjusting to the lighting. Oh, so annoying. Okay, so we're drawing the inside black eyes now. I'm going to softly darken it because later on I will use my 4B pencil to give it some more darkness. I'm just using this because this is easier for me to clean if I've made a mistake, seeing as I'm not a pro like him. So we're doing the inside of the owl's eye. Don't worry guys, it will come to light. Hi Ray Anders. Hi. Now I'm drawing an O like a bird. Those birds that, no, it's not a bat, is it? No. The ones that, don't they see at night or something? I don't know. Bats are the ones that see only at night, I think. Oh yeah, I'm just thinking of it now. I think I will try and draw a bat as well. All that feels very Halloweeny. So this in light of Halloween, guys. My favorite. I don't know if you call it it's not a holiday, but it's one of my favorite celebrations. In England, I used to like enjoy like when people come to trick or treat. Okay, so now that I'm happy with it this way, I'm going to switch to the pencil because I can see he's there giving it some personality. So 4B pencil now. And then I'll go back in here and darken it. It's amazing what different pencils can do to a sketch. Can break a sketch or make a sketch just by switching to, because I noticed it kind of like darkened there, so I'm trying to just give it some, as in the width of the eyes is very dark. So, and then now I just darken here now. Now that I think that's how it's going to be. Hi guys, hi. We are drawing an O. Okay, so I've darkened that eyes now because he's trying to do like the angry look of the O. So that's like this. He goes like this. And he goes over. Like this. So it's giving it that angry stare that the O keeps does. I think I need to go back and make Hebe like so. And then he does the same on this side as well. So we'll start by darkening here. Later on, I'll use a cotton board to like smudge it around so that it has some personality to the. So we do here the inside eyes. And then still using the 4B pencil. Go round. So this outer side has to be kind of like a very thick black. Try my best to not make it wonky. So this 4B pencil, guys, it's softer and blacker. The other day I made a mistake thinking the darkest one would be the 8B, but it was completely different, and that's why like I really want to get to know pencils and not just assume that 8B will be the darkest. So like this, and then we do the next, so kind of like down here. And like this. So we just thicken it. So down like this. And try and make it fatter. You know, I've never come close to an owl before. I don't even know if they bite. They probably do with their beak. I don't know. There's so much I don't know. There's so much. Okay, guys, so I've done this eyes. And then now I think I'm just going to finalize this beak by thickening it. I don't know what else. Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, can you stay still? Okay, so here now, I think maybe what I need to do is reduce the size of this roundness here. Maybe then it starts to look. Yeah, I just need to reduce the size a bit, guys. So, like so. Reduce it. Yeah, now I think it looks smaller, which is better because it's got lots of like little stray lines. So I'm sure it will correct itself. So now I'm going to darken the beak. So the outer side of the beak is darker. So I'm going to work my way because I noticed his beak is shorter, guys. His beak is actually shorter than mine. Mine is too tall. Because I think I noticed what he did. He reduced the size of the head. So yeah, so the size of my head, of its head, has to be smaller so that the beak. So let me just work my way down here like so. Like so. Okay, so I think this is much better. Just make it softer. That's why it's good to just use soft lines, because that way you can always come back. If you take a step back and you feel it doesn't look right, then you can go back and correct it. So now I think the beak will look much better this way. Yeah, the beak looks better now, so I'm just going to darken it. Hi guys, hi. We're drawing an owl or an O. We're drawing an O. There's some plans together. Yes, I can't wait to edit that stuff that I did today, guys. So funny. Man, in my head I can do so much, but in reality, can't do F4. Things may appear easy, but when you go to put it into practice, it's not all. So that's why you need to give credit where credit is due. When you see people that perform or do stuff like that, don't be too quick to criticize them, guys, because if you go to do it yourself, you may not be able to do it. That's why I always say be kind to people. Be kind, guys. Be kind. So the outside of the or the inside of this beak is lighter. So I'm using a 2B pencil. They usually don't say what pencils they use, but I think I'm beginning to get my head around the numbers of pencils now. I'm not pro yet with it, but so I think this is what he's done. And then he goes, okay, so he went so quick. Let me see. Man, he went so quick. Stay still. Let me just go here. He's done it so quick. Everything feels so quick and easy. Let me go here. So I'm trying to figure out what he's done next. But I need to go and find the owl again because I need to be able to like slow it down. And I suppose that's the reason why I do enjoy doing these things live, because then it's at a slow pace. You can follow along slowly. Where is his owl now? Where is it? Okay, I found it. So maybe here will be better way to do it. Yeah. So he goes here. Okay, this is where I am. So after doing the beak, this is where we are now. Okay, so after doing the beak, stay still, stay still, stay still. Okay, so after doing the beak, where is my 4B? So then he does some zigzag here. Oh wait, he also does something here. See, I missed this one. So he does the inside here as well. See, I missed this. And then try and darken it. And then he then goes here and then he does kind of like, okay, a softer over here. Because I think this is what he did. And this one falls down here. And then this one goes a little bit like this. It's harder to get you to follow along when they cram it into like under 60 seconds. So I think this is what he did. And then he went over here and added something light. So hold on. Here has some, let me see, kind of like teardrop shape. So I'm trying to turn here to teardrop like so, and then he does something lighter. He does something lighter and then he drops it here. So softer stroke because he's using a dark pen. So I'm just going to go soft. Okay, so like so. And then he does over here as well. Okay, so over here he does this soft like so, and then another one like so down there, and then he drops it down as well. So over here gets that. Let me see, take your hands off. Okay, so we do it over here as well, down. Oh, I'm not happy with this. Like so. So we're gonna drop like so. So that's how that one is down here, and then since I'm happy with this, I go in and make it darker, and then he then does lighter over here, so like lighter like that, and then he, oh my days, this is supposed to be underneath his beak, so how come mine now is oh my days, so his beak is meant to be down, so I need to drop his beak down a bit more. Don't worry, we're using pencil, so it's easier for me to just adjust. Usually before, guys, I will be panicking, but sketching is really teaching me so much about myself that I can actually have patience. So I need to drop this beak down because all this is meant to be over here, so the beak has to be smaller here. So that's where the beak is meant to be. So go back to the 4B pencil, and then I think he did like some feathers. He's trying to do like those things that the thing he has here. And then over here as well. Just very light with the 4B pencil. And then he just goes over here, and then goes straight here. Yeah. And then this beak is really annoying me. It doesn't look like it's centered. The beak doesn't look centered, guys. It doesn't look centered, so I'm just going to erase here and then try and center it. Let's try and center it. So I'm meant to go down this way, and then down this way. Yeah, maybe it looks better now. Yeah. So now I think I can darken it with my 4B pencil. So go back. Suppose that's the good thing with drawing with pencil. Any mistake, you can always go back and erase it. And then beside the beak, he did some like zigs. So I'm going to do that before I darken this beak again, guys. So he did something kind of like this. like this. So it does something like that, and then now I can just darken here again. Take 2 of the beak. I knew that beak was a bit dodgy when I was looking at it, but sometimes you have to like take a step back and check it out. I probably will still come back again and erase this beak. I don't know if it doesn't feel right. So here's like a triangle, and then here's another triangle shape here, and then that way you can then shade like so. So I can press harder now because this side is supposed to be darker. So shape of a triangle here, shape of a triangle there. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi guys, I'm still here. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. So I'll go back with my 2B pencil and just shade in here. So after that, he then goes back with the 4B pencil. So above here now, so I think that round thing was the guideline. So now I go here, I take it in here. But you know what? I'm going to use my light pencil still, guys. I'm not confident doing this with a darker pencil. So I'm just going to go here like he did. And then we're just going to do like a curve like so, and then drop it down to here. So we're going to drop it down to here, guys. So curve, so okay, so I think he also went here and he did some straight line-ish thing here. So I'm back with my, what do you call it? I don't know how he did it, but I can see some guideline here that goes here. So I'm just gonna drop it down here like so. And then he does the same for this one. So he takes it, move away, move your hands. Okay, so then he takes this one. So we didn't start here. You take it in. Take it in. Make it flat here. And then you drop it down as well. So I'm just gonna go this way. Man, I'm not happy with that. I don't know where my eraser went. Not like a bigger eraser. I don't know where it is. I probably just dropped it inside my bag. Oh, it's actually here, guys. I was wondering where the eraser went. And I was like, because I know I had it. So where did it go? Because I was about to do my assignments. Okay, so now we go this way, so it has to go in. So I just turned the paper upside down because I'm right-handed, and sometimes it can be difficult doing it that way. So drop it down, curve, then drop it down here. Then when I'm happy with the way it is, I can go back and what do they call it? I can go back and darken it. So Let's see what he does next. So over here now, I'm just going to disregard. He's done something over here, but I'm going to start here so that I don't get confused. So he goes down. He goes down like so. And then he goes in again. And then he goes down. And then he takes it in. So after here, he goes in like so. Okay, so now he makes it softer and just halves the stuff and goes down like this. And then it goes in here and then down. I'm just using light strokes. When I'm happy with it, then I will darken it again. So down here, but I can actually see this all, guys. And then in here, something protruding, and then it goes inside like so. It goes down again, goes like so, goes down, and then it goes down like so, like so, like so. Good thing I actually went with the HP pencil, guys, because he's using the dark pencil for this, but I'm no pro yet. So best to just stick with this, and then afterwards I can then go back and darken it. So he goes like so, and then he drops it down softer over here. And then it goes in here, and then it comes back out, and then he takes it over this one here. I can tip it over like this to do this, guys. If not, it's not going to be soft. Like, I have to do this to get it softer here. So softer, and then where does he go? Okay, stay still. And then he goes over here. So when he's done here, he then attaches it here. So kind of like a slant protruding out and then going in here. And then attaching itself there. So the rest I can erase off, right? So I think I'm happy with it the way it is. I will erase the rest of the guidelines. So now he goes to the leg. So the legs basically come from here. So soft in and goes out. Every stroke tells a story, guys. The way you make your hands really dark can really affect the sketch. That's one thing I've learned from this. But I'm so happy that I'm learning so much about myself from sketching, guys. I'm learning so much how to have patience, how to make sure a task is finished, not just abandoning it, because when things become very hard for me, I tend to just run and abandon things. So, but they say practice makes perfect. So we go down like this, and he's doing the back of the legs now. This is where it becomes tricky for me, guys, because legs are not my forte. So down, because I'm supposed to go and make breakfast soon. Or now, about now, guys. So like that, and then the back legs. Drop down. And goes down like this. And then goes down like this, and then just goes softer like this. Actually a good attempt. Really good attempt. So this one goes like this. I need to make it softer. Yeah, actually not bad attempts doing the legs. And then the next one is here. Oh, so that's where this thing is. So this actually defines the legs. So this one goes in like so. And then goes down. Curving. And then curve out. Goes in here. Now take your hands off. So then goes down like so, and then comes down, and then drops down here, and then goes here. And it goes like this. So I think this is not a bad attempt. It feels like these legs are fatter than this one, so I'm just gonna make this one softer, remove the guideline as well, so that we can start seeing clearly. So like so. Yeah. So it goes up and then it drops down. Yeah. This one needs to be a little bit smaller. Hi guys, hi. I'm just gonna drop this down a bit. So goes down like so, and then goes down like that. That's not bad attempt. So this one goes inwards and then drops down here. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Maybe this one goes a bit circularly, like so. And then this one goes like so, circularly, like so. So that's the feet done, or the foot. So let's see what else he does. So he just darkens it and okay. So now that I'm happy with that, I can just darken it. Bear with. Okay guys, so I have, what do you call it? I've darkened the lines that I'm happy with. And then over here, he actually did some kind of like feather, a dark feather here. So we're just gonna add that over now. And then here as well. So he goes over, so I'm going to use the HB pencil to just go under here. Oh man, it's meant to be softer. But it's looking like an owl, guys. It's looking fine. So it's meant to go down and then drop down here. And then go over here. Goes over here like so. And then we can just add some more feathery black stuff. With the 4B pencil. So now I'm just gonna go here and just put it over there. And then just darken this. And then we do the same here, but I'm going to switch to this pencil because I don't want to jinx it. So up here and down here like so, and then we can then switch to this pencil. Oh, hold on guys. So over here as well, he's got like protruding here, and then you just do the like so, and then we just do some more zigzag, black zigzags here. So black zigzags like the feather. And then I'm just gonna go with the pencil to darken here. Like so. So it's actually looking like an O, right? And then he goes with this dark pencil, but I'm just gonna use this one, and when I'm happy with it, then okay, so where this guideline is here, he goes down. So we're doing the wings now. So he goes down this way. Doesn't have to be like perfect straight lines. And then he does some zigzags here that takes it in here. And then he does the same on this side as well. Stay still. So he does the same on this side. So he goes straight up. Like he cuts between these two guidelines to do the wings. And then he does some zigzags here that goes down here. So now I can then darken it with the 4B pencil. And then here, zigzag, zigzag to here. And it goes like this. So I'm just making it finer. And then darken here as well. So I'm just gonna press harder. Like so. And then we just do the zigzags that go in here. So now he starts to darken. So we darken here with the 4B pencil. Don't know if he pressed hard, but okay. I don't want to jinx it by saying anything until I'm done, guys. But I'm pleasantly surprised that the all. When I saw it, I was like, am I going to be able to do this? Let me see what he does before I continue shading, guys. Maybe he blended it all out. Let me see. Don't tell me he left it like this. Okay, I'm going to blend mine out though. Because he does all these things here. Let me go. Let me fast forward there. There's no way he left it like this. Man, mine looks very deformed. So I think I'm going to blend here out. No, I don't know if he did this way or that way. I have no idea what he did. But now I'm going to blend here out. Because this does not look right like this. So here is meant to be dark. Right? So we're going to use my cutting board to... I'm going to blend here out, guys. I'm going to be brave and blend here out. Because it doesn't show if he actually blended it, but I don't know, it makes sense to blend, don't it? Hold on. If I do this, then I can use my eraser to make the patches. Panic knots, guys, panic knots. So maybe I can use the eraser to just give it a patch. I don't know. Yeah, like this. Okay. Just going to remove these guidelines. See. Okay, so we're almost done. We're just giving it the curvy over here, and then same here as well. So it goes like this. Does some patches like zigzag patches like this. Zigzag. Maybe where the beards are supposed to be, like so. Like that, I don't know. Just okay, then he goes here, over here like so, and over here like so, and then he just places like dark patches. Doesn't really explain what he's doing. So I think he just makes it just darker like that, just to make it rough. I'm trying to do exactly what he did, guys, but it's hard. With the shading, I haven't gotten quite there yet. And then over here, he just does some light patches. Like so. It's hard to believe he didn't actually blend this. It feels like his whole paper is like gray, but maybe it's just the way it comes out on camera. It feels like I'm meant to be blending them all together, but he actually didn't. Feels like hair needs to be blended together, guys. I know he's trying to, okay, he's trying to give it some silhouettes over here. Like to like, you know, so it looks like it's got like beard. Like that, you can see. What else? Still goes over here and he does some more like patchwork, like thick patchworks. And he goes here as well, makes some thick. Let me see what else does he do. Okay, so oh my days, he's just gone. I'm gonna pause it when I get stay still. So this is where I am now. So I just need to like try and do some darker, rough patches here, over here. So over here as well. I'm trying to do exactly what he's done. I'm gonna raise this one over. Raise this one over. Oh yeah, and then he does the claws as well. So claws number one goes down, and then it goes in, and claws number two goes over, and then it goes down here, and then it goes in here. And then he's got another one here. then just darken this one. You can always go back. And then this is the next claw over here. I forgot this bit, guys. Maybe it's a little bit too big. The claws. Okay, so hole number 1 here. And then this one just goes down here, like so. So we're going to darken here, and then darken here. Like so, right? And then this one the same here. It goes over like so. So guys, that's it. Basically, this is how he drew his owl. And now I'm allowed to say it is easy-ish. So I just need to I don't know, there's nothing to even blend because he didn't blend nothing. So basically this is how it looks. Just like straight lines like this, just try and fill in like zigzags. And that's it, guys. That's how to draw an easy way. I hope this video actually inspired you guys, you know, bearing in mind I have not got any like training with sketching. I've never been to an art school. And so yeah, so if I can do this, like I keep saying, anyone can do this as well. So that's it, guys. This is how to draw an O. And then now I'll just keep shading out, or don't know, just keep doing some more zigzags. I'll take a step back, do zigzags, and then that's it. So this is my attempt to draw an O, guys. And thank you so much for joining in on today's live sketch. I'll be back tomorrow to draw some more. But this is my take on how to draw an owl. So I'm just going to sign my name at the bottom as usual. And today is the 9th of October. So at the Lindbergz, 9th October 2025. And this is apparently an easy way to draw an owl. And this was my take on it. The lighting is not doing it any favors. So thank you guys for all your comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Whatever you do, stay safe. Have a good one today. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you want to be a part of my tribe, you're free to click the subscribe button and turn on your post notification as well, so you get a notification whenever I come live again. I will try and come live every day because I want to be able to get to know my tribe as well. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And now I need to go and make my dinner. And yeah, I love cooking, guys. So I cook every day, blah, blah, blah. I make lovely foods. I make soups. Nope. Anyway, guys, yeah, I do like cooking for hacks. But I need to go now and then do my assignments and prepare for school tomorrow. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.